Hello everyone, I am going to show you how to cheat on the game Empire Total War. This game came out about, I think that 4 or 3 years ago, if I'm not mistaken, maybe 5 even, not really sure, but I am going to show you how to use cheat codes in this game. And the reason I'm uploading this video is because there are no cheat codes and you can't use cheat codes in this game, which is unfortunate if you want to try out different things or if you're bored or for whatever reason. Okay, first of all, I'm gonna open Steam. This is all going to be done in real time. This is me moving the mouse. This is not a recording that I added the audio to later. This is me speaking. Of course, Steam update and everything, you don't want that. Oh, okay. Now you go to Empire Total War and open it. This is all going to record in real time, of course. Empire Total War, there's a screen, this mouse moving. And now we wait until it loads. This is all part of the process. This is just to show you that this is not some hack that I'm using. This is not some kind of scam. This is the actual way to cheat in the game. See the uploading screen, doesn't matter. I'm gonna lower the graphics because I always do that. And single player. Grand campaign. I'm gonna start out as Prussia because they're my favorite faction. World domination, all the advisor and all that crap. It doesn't matter. And you start the game. This is loading, of course. This should all be recording right now. I hope it's recording anyway. I can't really tell.
Your first priority.
Yeah. She's gonna speak a lot of crap, and it doesn't matter. First, I'm gonna erase all these other. Well, this is from other mods, of course, but what matters is that I save a game, and I'm gonna save it as CCC. The file name is gonna be 3 sets. Accept. Now, instead of simply exiting the game, which would be worthless, you can see the effect. You can see that I have no technologies researched, that the Shroud campaign is on, and that I have 8,000 gold. You can see that on the bottom right corner of the screen. Hopefully you're seeing this in full screen mode, otherwise it's very bland. Also, you can see that my government is an absolute monarchy. This is all part of something I'm trying to get to, so please bear with me for a couple of minutes. All my buildings, that thing, the happiness, everything. Okay, now I'm going to alt tab out. Okay, so far so good. 3 minutes into the video. Now I'm going to show you how to cheat. There is no direct way to cheat in this game while you're in the game. However, there is a way to alter the save file. If some of you have noticed, I have this thing called the ESF Editor 1.4.3. So I was saying, there's this ESF Editor 1.4.3. I don't have the download link on the comment section, but if you Google it, you should find it, and you should find it with no issues. One thing that you should note is that if you're going to download it, usually older versions work, but anything after 1.4.3 does not work, and it will only work for Shogun 2 or Napoleon Total War. So I suggest that you stick to this one. Put it here, ESF Editor, double click, esfeditor.exe, and open it. And this is the ESF Editor. As we look into things, I will show you how to use this. First, you go to File. You're going to see that there's nothing here because I've opened no save file. And then you're going to see that there are 2 different options here, which is Open ESF and Open Save Game. What Open ESF does is it opens the way in which the game will always open, instead of the save game, which only alters the save game. If you choose to alter ESF, what it does is that every time you start the game, anything that you have changed to the file will always start like that. That means that you can hypothetically start with the British as a faction and give the Prussians a lot of money and all technologies researched, and you would have to fight them. I don't recommend using this because if you mess up with this, even though there is a way to clean this out, which I'm going to show you, you can't really fix any major problems, or you could mess up a file and not notice it. So I suggest that you open simply save game, which we already saved. And you can see that there are 4 save files: A Empire, autosave, Prussia, and Summer, and this is the save that we have. The open file usually finds the folder on its own. Otherwise, you should find it. I'm not really sure where it is, but I've always opened it and it appears on its own. Double click it, and there we go. Open C users app Roman, blah, 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 blah. All that is just my user. As is the name of my user, app data roaming integrated assembly empire save game ccc.empire/save. And now you go here. From here on, I will try to make it as clear as possible. First, you open this by putting the little months, the little plus symbol here. You click it, goes to campaign save game. Click it again, goes to build, save game header. Build is just the version of the game. And then you go to campaign EMB. You can double click on it if you want to, but I suggest using this. Then you go to campaign model. Then you go to world, the 4th one here. Then you go to faction array, and here is where is every faction in the game located. So for example, you want to open this one, and you can see that in the second screen, if you click on the plus symbol and you click not on the plus symbol but on the faction word, it shows that this is the Netherlands. So if I wanted to alter anything about the Netherlands, I would go to press plus here. However, I don't want to change anything from the Netherlands because I'm playing as Prussia. So what I'm going to show you sorry, is the first one. I don't know if there's an order to this, but I am almost sure that every time you save, the first faction that shows is the one that you saved as. So in case you don't know, you can do this with every faction to notice whatever you want to change. So say you're playing as Prussia, but you want the French to have a lot of different armies or anything, or a lot of money. You can change that. I will show you later. First, I will show you how to change our faction, which is Prussia for now. And here you're going to see a lot of different things. I'm going to move this to the right. Ancillary uniqueness, campaign. Now, here are the things that matter to us. Faction economics, starting money. This allows you to change, once you click here, the amount of money that you want your faction to start with. So just to show you that it works, say you want to put it to 90,000. Is that 90,000? And then you click here on another side to show you that it's changed the value. It says there that's the new value and that's the original value in case you want to change it. And it will show itself on that side, that cursive writing letter, to show you that there has been a change in this file. So this is helpful in case you mess up or you change something and you want to know what you change. You can simply look at here. It's the one that's in bold, in black bold, and with the letters to the side. I don't know what the name of that is in English, but it's like that. So right now my starting money is 90,000. This hasn't changed the file yet. In order to do that, you need to save it, but I won't do that yet because I want to show you all the different things. Diplomacy Manager, I'm not really sure what it does. I haven't had time to check that. Army Reinforcement Management, everything has its own little use here. Government, and here you can actually change your starting government. For example, if you hover above it, it's going to say that it's government absolute monarchy, as you can see right there, government absolute monarchy. If you want to change this, you will want to double click it. I'm not going to because I don't know the names of all the other ones. And you would simply write it as anything else. So say for example that you want to change this, the starting Prussian absolute monarchy, to, for example, something that the Netherlands has. I would go to the Netherlands, Austria, France, Netherlands, and I will go to the same place, government republic. So if you want to be a republic starting from turn 1 as Prussia, you would simply go here to government from Prussia, from the faction of Prussia, and change that to government republic. And you would click away it's changed. Now you are a republic, just like these guys. Government republic, government republic. Family, I'm not too sure what it does yet.